Good morning, student. Today, once again, we are going to discuss sample papers. First question: a run for awareness may be organized by an institution to create awareness about which topic: health-related topic, environment or pollution-related topic, both, any suitable topic. And the correct answer is any suitable topic. Which of the following methods is used for drawing of fixture in league tournament? League tournament, it is a tournament in which every team has to play with every other team irrespective of win, loss or draw. And to draw the fixture in league tournament, we use cyclic methods, step methods, tabular methods, all these methods we use to draw the fixture in league tournament. The other's name for vitamin B2 is riboflavin. Vitamin B, it is a water soluble vitamin. In the motor fitness test, the 600 meters run walk test is used to measure the endurance of an individual. Endurance is the ability of an individual to continue an activity without any fatigue. Which of the following personality type is given by Herbert Seldons? Herbert Seldons classified the human personality on the base of body structures. He classified in three type: endomorphic, mesomorphic and ectomorphic. Correct answer here is option A, mesomorphic. He classified personality into three types: endomorphic means fatty persons, mesomorphic healthy persons and ectomorphic thin and lean person. Which of the following is a type of isotonic exercise? Isotonic, it is a combination of two words, iso and tonic. Iso means same, tonic means tension. So in isotonic exercise there is same tension in the muscles. The length of the muscle changes with same tension. It is of two types, concentric and eccentric. Which of the following is a water soluble vitamin? Water soluble vitamins are those vitamins which are soluble in waters, and the water soluble vitamins are vitamin water soluble vitamins are vitamin B and C. Okay, vitamin B and C is water soluble vitamin. The yogic asanas helpful in correcting kyphosis is Bhujangasana. Kyphosis, it is a posture deformity in which your cervical and thoracic case bend forward, means upper portion bend forward. Therefore, you have to do the backward bending exercise like Bhujangasana. So, correct answer is Bhujangasana. Name the test used to measure shoulder strength. We can measure the shoulder strength through arms curls up test. Which of the following is not one of the conditions mentioned in female athletic trait? Disorder eating. Next is what is the this means to organize the activity in order to reach a particular goal. Planning. Planning means to organize the activity in order to reach a particular goal. Means planning, it is an intellectual process of thinking in advance about setting a goal and developing strategy to achieve our goal. What is the purpose of Sutter run? Sutter run has to measure the agility, means a coordinative ability, balance ability of an individual. Next is which is not the, this is not in syllabus. The staircase methods of arranging the team in a tournament is also known by round robin tournament. Which is the best example of isokinetic exercise? Isokinetic exercise, iso means same, kinetic means motion. In isokinetic exercise there is same motion. Here Paddling in cycle is the best example of isokinetic exercise. Which of the following is not an external form of motivation? Motivation is derived from the word mover. Mover means to change or to move. Motivation is a force which energizes an individual to do an activity. There are two types of motivations, internal motivations and external motivations. Here willpower is the internal motivation, okay, and certificate, award, praise, these are the external motivation. Which of the following asana is done in lying position? Chakrasana. Which asana is done in standing position? Standing position we do Trikonasana. The exact period of minute, this is known as syllabus. Next is which among the following is not a standard technique for injury technique? For treatment of injury, we use rest, ice, compressions, elevation, and rehabilitations. Next, section B. What do you understand by planning in sports and what is its importance? Planning, it is forethought. Planning, it is an intellectual process of thinking in advance, of setting up goal and developing strategy to achieve goals. In planning, we think in advance what to do, how to do, etc. It is a pre-work which is done before the program. The importance of planning are plannings give directions to achieve the desired goals, reduce the undue pressures, develop creative idea. It's help to control over activity. It increase the success. If we do planning, it's increase our success, reduce our stress, tensions, improve resource, prevent wastage of time, money, etc. And these are the some importance of planning. Next is, what do you understand by spatial seeding? Seeding means placing the good team at a beneficial place according to their previous performance. We give seeding to the best player according to their previous performance. Seeding means placing the good team at a beneficial place in the fixture so that the strong team does not compete with each others in the initial round, that is up to quarter-finals. The team which gets seeding, he will directly play in the quarter-final. Differentiate between nutritive and non-nutritive component of diet. Nutritive components of diet are those diet which provide nutrients to the body like carbohydrate, proteins, fat, vitamins, minerals. And non-nutritive components of diet are those diet which does not provide nutrients like roughies, artificial sweeteners, preservatives, water, etc. But it is essential for proper functioning of our body. What are the different ways to prevent diabetes state entry? Diabetes, it is a condition when the pancreas in the human body fail to produce insulin. Insulin helps to means diabetes, it is a condition when the pancreas in the human body fail to produce insulins. Therefore, the sugar is built in our blood stream instead of being used by the body to produce the energy due to the deficiency of insulins. Insulins have to convert the sugar in the food into energy. And the symptoms of diabetes are weight loss, thirst, fatigue, hazy vision, etc. And the cause of diabetes may be due to obesity, cold drink, eating a lot of sugar, gas problem, less physical activity, etc. And you can prevent diabetes by doing various yoga asanas like Bhujangasana, Paschimottanasana, Pawan Muktasan, Ardha Matsyendrasana Asana, etc. These are the some asanas which help to prevent diabetes. Which attitude should a person follow by dealing with persons with disability? Disability attitude, it is a set of guidelines which the person has to follow by dealing with a disabled person. Whenever you meet with a person with visually impaired, introduce yourself and the persons with you. Explain yourselves who you are, and remember to identify the persons who are with you by while having communications with him. Write a short note on mensuration's hindrance. It is not in your syllabus. Explain the physical activities that can be undertaken to correct the common deformity of the flat foot, lordosis, round shoulders, etc. Flat foot. Flat foot, it is an abnormal condition of foot in which the arch of the foot collapse, that is, there is no arch in the foot and the foot is completely flat. It comes in contact with the surface. The cause of flat foot may be due to wearing the flat slippers, overweight, obesity, prolonged standing, weak muscle of the foot, etc. And the corrective measures are like doing tarasanas, walking on sand, running barefoot, wearing good quality shoes, pressures over the foot, etc. Next is lordosis. It is a problem of lumbar spine in which the lumbar spine bends forward beyond the normal levels, and the cause may be due to the weak abdominal muscles, overweight, easy lifestyle, etc. And the corrective measures is by doing forward bending exercise like Paschimottanasana, forward bending, halasana, etc. And round shoulders. Round shoulders, it is a posture deformity in which the shoulders become round and they come forward. Our head, chin is bent forward, our body weight is shifted forward, and the cause may be due to the weak muscle of the chest, shoulders, overweight, wrong posture, etc. And the corrective measures while doing backward bending exercise like Chakrasana, Bhujangasana, Dhanuasana, reverse sit-ups, etc. Mention the purpose and equipment required for chair stand test for lower body strength. Chair stand test is used to measure the strength and endurance of the lower leg of the senior citizen. It is in chair stand test, first the chair is placed against the wall to stabilize it. Next, the person sit on the chairs. The arms should be crossed against the chest. Now from sitting position he has to stand up and sit down on the chairs for 30 seconds, and the number of complete chair up and chair down is counted for evaluation. Explain three type of muscular contractions again resistance. Muscular contraction, muscular contraction against resistance means strength. Strength is the ability of our muscles to overcome resistance. There are two type of strength, static and dynamic. Static means overcoming the resistance while from a single positions, and dynamic overcoming the strength while in motion. In dynamic there are three types: explosive strength, maximum strength and strength endurance. Maximum strength means ability to overcome resistance, ability to overcome maximum resistance, for example in weightlifting. Explosive strength means ability to overcome resistance with high speed, for example in jumping. And strength endurance means ability to overcome the resistance against the condition of fatigue, for example swimming, long distance running, etc. Explain this friction is not in your syllabus. What do you understand by intrinsic motivations? Explain it brief. Motivation, first motivation, it is motivation. The word motivation is derived from the Latin word movers, means to change or to move. Motivations, it is a force which energizes an individual to do an activity. Motivations, it is of two types, internal and external. Internal motivations means those motivations which come from inside of an individual. The persons do for their own satisfactions. For examples, for example, self-appraisals, goal setting, positive attitude, knowledge, etc. And external motivations means those motivations which come from outside, which come from external force. For example, reward, punishment, teaching methods, environment, etc. Next, discuss in brief about the methods of acceleration run. What discuss in brief about the methods of acceleration run? Acceleration run methods is used to improve the speed of an individual. Okay, it is used to improve the speed of an individual. In this acceleration, it is the ability to achieve maximum speed in a minimum time. The athlete has to run as fast as possible to attain his maximum speed. The athletes run 20 to 30 meter distance with maximum speed. To attain maximum speed with repeated rest in between the event, and the rest period is about 2 to 5 minutes. First, fifth stride is slow. Afterward, speed. The speed is 90 to 100% of the best possible. The durations may be 20 to 30 meters. Number of repetitions, it should be done 5 to 10 minutes, 5 to 10 times, and recovery period is 2 to 5 minutes. Pace run is not in your syllabus. Pace run is also used to improve the speed of an individual. Pace is stable speed. Here the speed is speed is same. If the speed, okay, pace means speed. If the speed is disturbed, it create disturbs in it constantly affect our race. Okay, if the speed is changed, it affect our race. Therefore, unstable race create excesses. Sometimes the athletes has to stop the race. Therefore, in pace run, we keep the speed constant. The speed is same, and it can be we can keep our speed same by making certain check mark over the running track to adjust the speed. Sometimes the helper run with him, and sometimes the uh, helper run, etc. Nowadays treadmill is used to keep the speed same, and here's we kept 60 to 90% of our best ability and 200 to 300 meters distance. It developed our anaerobic endurance. Accelerations run develop our next is explain the benefit of performing Chakrasana. What are the contraindications for this asana? Chakrasana. Explain the benefit of performing Chakrasana. Chakrasana is also known as wheel pose. Chakrasans increase the flexibility of the spine and tone up the muscles of the back. It's helped to cure capacious problems, asthma, etc. It cure digestive problems, constipations, gas problems, etc. And the contraindication, the person suffering from heart attack, ulcers, hernia, lordosis problems, etc. should avoid this asana. Explain various asana like Savasana, Sukhasana, Salpasana, Pavanmuktasana and Vagrasana. First, Savasana is also known as that pose. The person lie flat on the back like a sleeping pose. His face is upward, the palm facing upwards, and there is a normal breathing. It helps to cure hypertension, relax our body and mind, stabilize our breathing. Next is Sukhasana. Sukhasana, it is helpful for meditations. Sukhasana, it is helpful for meditations. In this, the person sit with cross leg like a sitting posture. Okay, Sukhasana, we sit like a sitting position. Next is Salvasana. Salvasana, it is also known as snail pose. We first lie down in proline positions and then slowly we rise our lower part of the body upwards. The hand are by the side of the leg. Next is Pavanmuktasana, Parvatasana. Parvatasana, we perform in simple seated position and we rise our hand upward. Next is which disorders is normally seen among teenagers. Write its symptoms, cause and further disorders. Next is which disorders is normally seen among the teenagers. Write the symptoms, cause, features. Normally, the oppositional defined disorders is seen in the child. The child who suffer from obsessive oppositional defined disorders, they show an ongoing patterns of irritations, angry moods, aggressive behaviors, fighting, refuse to obey their seniors, speaking before thinking, etc. And the cause may be due to genetic, biological factors, psychological factors, brain injury, etc. And its management technique by doing counseling, family therapy, meditations, etc. How can sports help the children? This is not in your syllabus. Why is it essential to apply first aid immediately in soft tissue injury? First aid is the immediate treatment given to the injury before the arrivals of the doctors. The first aid immediately in the, because it's had to prevent further injury and damage. Incision, it is a soft tissue injury. Okay, incision, it is a soft tissue injury which is caused by the sharp edge object like knife, razors, etc. Sometimes the arteries or veins may be cut. Blood come out freely, and the first aid for incision is first clean the surface part with some antiseptic creams like Dettol, with some antiseptic like Dettol. Then stop bleeding by pressing by the thumb or compression bandage. Cover the affected part with medical cottons so as to avoid infections. Repeat dressing and padding over the injured part. If the bleeding continue, go for the stitches. After avoid infections by putting medical cream over it, and care should be taken till the injury is totally healed up. This is the first aid treatment for the incision. Okay, first aid, it is the immediate treatment given to the victim before arrival of the doctors. And soft tissue injury are those injury which occurs it is usually two types: skin injury and muscle injury. Skin injury like contusions, abrasion, laceration, incision, and muscle injury like sprain, strain, cramp, etc. Now we have completed this sample paper part. Let once again we do the quick revision of section B. What do you understand by planning? Planning is forethought, thinking in advance what to do, how to do. In planning, we make a goal and make different strategy to achieve the goal. The importance of planning is it reduces the chance of mistake. Okay, it reduces the chance of mistake, reduce wastage of money, times, undue pressures. There is a good control over the activities. Thus, it will increase the success. Our efficiency will be improved. There will be the good schedule of the program, etc. Seeding, it is placing the good team at a beneficial place according to their previous performance. The team which gets seeding will play directly in the quarterfinals. Seeding we gave so that the strong teams do not meet at the initial round and the weak team eliminate in the first round. Nutritive component of diet are those diet which provide you nutrients like carbohydrate, fats, protein, vitamins, minerals. And non-nutritive components of diet are those diet which does not provide you nutrients like waters, roughage, artificial sweeteners, etc. Okay, carbohydrate, we should take carbohydrate 60 to 70% in our diet. Carbohydrates, it's provide energy to the individuals for this workout or activities. And carbohydrate and fat, we should take 5 to 10% of fat in our diet. Fats also provide energy, but it takes time for the digestions, therefore we should take less amount of fat. Proteins helps in proper growth and development of our body. It's help to repair and replace the worn out tissue. It's help in faster recovery. We should take 15 to 20% of protein in our diet. And minerals and vitamins are the defensive foods. it improve our immunity systems. It helps to fight against infections, germs, disease, etc. And we should take 15 to 20% in our diet.